What's going on, y'all? This is your girl B Dot with Triple Scoop, bringing you the B Dot rundown. So, first on the docket, we are going to talk about Wendy Williams. She is the master shade queen of everything. Um, she came out and finally disclosed that her little son, well, he's not little, he's 17 years old, but he has a drug problem. He was addicted to K2. It's equivalent to what the streets call spice, which is equivalent to what the streets call flaca. Look on YouTube and watch how these people are on that flaca. So he's been on that for like the last 3 years. So that's what made Wendy Williams just pop up. You know, I mean, we got to pray for the kid. You know what I mean? That's just sad. We got to pray for him. He's just way too young for that. But Wendy just popped up and was like, hey, I did dope for 10 years. You know, I did dope for 10 years, but I was a functioning addict. She's talking about her Hot 97 days. If you don't know who she is, she's not just the messy daytime TV queen. She started off at, Hot 97 in New York, one of the biggest radio stations ever, as a host, round table, kind of like Charlamagne the God, Angela Yee, everybody. She was one of them, but she was messy on radio. And for the simple fact that nobody really deals with her in the entertainment industry, hip-hop and R&B, they don't deal with her because she's messy. She is infamous for starting rumors and making it circulate. Jeezy, love that song. Anyway, circulate. And people believe that hype. Not only that, she has something to say about everybody. And she always likes to say, a handsome man or a beautiful woman, oh, she's gay. Oh, she's she's notorious for outing people. That's something you do not do. If they're not ready to talk about it, what gives you the right to go and tell the world? You know what I mean? So I'm not wishing harm on her, and I'm not wishing harm on her son, but moral of the story is watch what you say and watch what you do, because that shit called karma is going to come back and get you, and it did. I don't know if you guys remember, she had, I think it was Halloween. She dressed up. I sipped. She dressed up as the Statue of Liberty, okay? Like, she had two costumes, and she was just, like, on stage, and her eyes was, like, all bugged out, and she was just, like jittering and shaking and stuff. Like, I literally thought that, like, that was the exorcism of Emily Rose. Something got in her that day. Seriously, like, something got in her. Then it was a whole speculation about her, her being stressed, this, and she made up, I don't know if she made it up, but she was diagnosed with something, and that contributed to it. All right, Wendy, we dig it. But you ain't never did that. Sorry. You ain't never did that before. Like, you've never shook like that. You've never just she didn't fall to the side. She fell straight back. Like, but she's going to say, okay, I'm fine. And then go on rest period for two weeks, whatever. She lied because she came back 2 days later. Anyway, enough about that. Let's pray for her son and wish him a well recovery. Let's pray for Wendy, too. I don't know what for, but just pray for her. Let's see what else is on the menu. Stevie J, the good guy. Love me some Stevie J, and that is an ultimate hustler. He's not letting Mona Scott Young, which is the executive producer of Love and Hip Hop ATL in New York, he's not letting her get to him. He's still gonna get a check, He is an icon. He's been an icon since the early 90s, mid-90s, early 2000s. He's written the biggest songs that people sing to this day. I don't know if you look hard in Mariah Carey's Honey. He's in there. I don't know if you remember, it was like this little like shiny gold stuff, and you saw the locks in there. You saw, all of Bad Boy. You saw Kim, and like he was in there. But we all know Stevie has a history with artists that he works and produces things for. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so yeah, so he did I'll Be Missing You. That's just one of the few. But Faith Evans was also a bad boy. You know what I mean? Faith was also a bad boy. She was with Biggie. That's another topic. We don't have to talk about that way later because I'm not really up for that. But she was with she was with Biggie, and Stevie and Faith, they had a thing like back in the 90s. So it's not like she just kind of met him and he met her. Like they were friends, they were family. I just don't understand. He's smart. He married her like that. He knew he wasn't getting no checks from Love and Hip Hop no more because he got fired. He knew he could not be a part of Love and Hip Hop ATL or New York. So he put a ring on it. Even though he's set for the rest of his life, he's still getting, royalties from the songs that he's produced. But he's still on the grind, you know what I mean? And I'm actually happy that they made it because they've known each other for a long time. They deserve each other, and, that's that. But what I don't get is why Joseline is getting on social media. Joseline Hernandez, the Puerto Rican princess, if that's what you want to call it. But she's getting on social media and she's like really mad. Like she's literally bashing Stevie J. She's bashing Faith. Faith ain't do nothing, you know what I mean? Like she did nothing wrong. And she has to remember, for 5 years you faked your marriage to Stevie. You feel me? Your marriage was fake for 5 years. He wiped her up within a month. What you mad for? You got a baby out of him. He didn't put a ring on it. Everybody, we still looking for the marriage certificate. Girl, like, what's happening? Like, you lied. So, congratulations to Stevie J and Faith Evans. Let's see. Tekashi 6ix9ine. What I woke up to this morning to was somebody in a hospital bed with a lot of colors in their hair, mouth halfway open, saw about 3 teeth, but his eyes was closed. His eyes were closed. Apparently, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but like when you floss so much, somebody's paying attention. Somebody's paying attention. If you walk the streets with stacks in your pocket, somebody's paying attention. I'm not knocking his hustle because I mean, as different as he is from other rap artists, or up-and-coming rap artists, I should say, because rap really ain't the same no more, he's a very, very generous young man, and he gives back to his people, and I admire him for that. But I mean, I don't like the way. I just feel it's sad because of what happened to X a few weeks ago, and it almost happened to him. He's still alive. He got robbed, kidnapped, and beat up. So let's pray for him. And I don't know. I'm gonna eat some Skittles on his behalf after this interview, and we just gonna pray. Now, this is a touchy topic for me. I love me some Beyonce. I love me some Beyonce. I love me some Jigga. I love both of them. They are the extreme power couple. Now, when somebody is on top, somebody is right there to try and bring you down. Madonna is 105 years old. You feel me? 105. Dig it? I dig it. She looks wonderful. She still looks great. I mean, seriously. But, like, you're going to need a pacemaker soon. So, chill on it for a minute. Beyonce came out with a song called Ape Shit with her husband. In the beginning of it, they're standing at, in France, it's a big old art museum called the Louvre. And they're holding hands and they're looking at it, and this and this and that. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful intro. Beautiful. Madonna decides to Photoshop her pictures on the paintings that they're looking at with her album covers that she's had since 1945. You feel me? From 1945 to now. And her caption said, "Learning from the master." Oh, child. Didn't know about that, huh? Beehive stung Madonna. So she's like, okay, let me change it. She changed it to learning from the teacher. Beehive wasn't having that either. She changed it to #learning. Beyonce don't play. You don't say she ain't learning from nothing. She was up there. She's an icon too, and the bad thing about it, there's several interviews that Beyonce put out saying that, I want to be like Madonna and I want to have my own empire like her. Like, you don't do that to somebody who looks up to you and wants to be like you. You just don't do that. So, yeah, you got stripes and points taken off of that, Madonna. I'm kind of mad. But anybody who can make you change your Instagram hashtags 3 times within a 10-minute span, you're doing something wrong. So, get it together, get your life. Let's talk about Ratchet reality TV. That's my thing. You know it is. That's my thing. That's my thing. That's my thing. Seriously, that is my thing. Love and Hip Hop LA. Actually, you know what? Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. They finally had the reunion. I love me some Tokyo. I really do. It took a lot for Stevie J just to be cool. Erica, God, I love you so much, but she is such an instigator. Like, I don't like how she instigates, but, I mean, it's so funny because when everybody is sitting on the panel before they even get introduced, you got security back there. Security don't come until something's happening, That's how gutted Atlanta is. It's just crazy. So, I don't know. I just wish, and for some reason, Mimi was the only one that was, like, literally cool the whole season. Mimi and Jack. Carly, she needs to stop. She really does. I don't know about Carly. Carly is, I don't know. Keely, I don't know where she came from. Blue Da Vinci, we all know what his get down is. That boy don't play. He got army guns, and he will, yeah, it's crazy. But Love and Hip Hop Reunion Atlanta was okay. Love and Hip Hop LA. That's my thing. Jennifer Williams is on the docket. We already talked about Evelyn and Tammy last segment. We're going to talk about Jennifer now. She's a bum. I think she's a bum. She formulated a rumor. That rumor we spoke about somebody sleeping with Shawnee's ex-husband, came from Jennifer, and it circulated, and Evelyn didn't know about it. Nobody knew, but it started from her, and she really tried to clean it up, and Tammy put her on blast and was like, you did say that. This is what you did. Showed text messages, showed receipts, and things like that. Monday, I'm mad excited because I'm seeing the previews as to what's going to happen the next week, and I see Malaysia picking up a chair. I mean, I'm not even a chair. I apologize. Picking up a table. She picked up a table and chucked it at Jennifer. But before it chucked, they cut it off. You know what I mean? Monday, that was supposed to be on Monday. And I'm super excited. Do that, Malaysia. She from Compton too? Wow. She don't play that. She doesn't. But that was what's supposed to be on the Monday episode, and I don't know. That was a really, really bad Monday because I just wanted to see a fight. Jennifer can't fight. I mean, that's you don't tease us like that. I want to sign a petition to sue him for playing with our emotions like that. You know, everybody was looking forward to that table getting chucked. Malaysia's tiny. That table was pretty big, and she got that table, lifted it up, and threw it. She's like, man, get off me. Let me just whoop this. Compton. Compton does it. So that's that. Let's see who else we need to talk about. I'm thinking. I've been thinking. LeBron. This is going to be the last topic because I don't really have anything else to say about this week. But LeBron is now a Laker. I'm clapping for everybody. Yes, all right. Clapping for everybody who's a Laker fan. Right on to the Laker fan I used to be. Don't hate. Don't shoot the messenger. Sorry, boys. But he's a Laker now. Sad thing is, it's like it's a repetitive pattern. Like all his memorabilia is being burnt. All his merch is being burnt. His murals, they just defacing everything. And that happened with, when he was in Cleveland, I believe, and he went to the Miami Heat. Same thing. It's like he just can't win. But at the same time, you can't get mad at this man because this man played 7 whole games by himself and had 4 different teammates to help him. It doesn't get any better than that. That's impossible to do, and you still can't get a ring because they're not helping you. I'd be out too. I would be out too. Like, this is crazy. He played that game all by himself. He had no help. And congratulations to him and his family and, not being messy, staying humble and all of that. Anyway, so we are going to wrap up the B-Dot Rundown. Make sure you subscribe to Triple Scoop Entertainment and get with me on the B-Dot Rundown.